On East versus West 14, we will have Alex Kurdecha and Jerry Cadorette.
Main event?
No, Leonidas and John is the main event. But
Of
this
course,
very
of
well
course.
could be.
Yeah, it's John.
It's John. Yeah. Jerry, last time he pulled was versus Hermes Gasparini, right? So that's almost a year or something like that, right? I think it was August. And then, or even before, I think it was before. And Alex Kurdecha, last time he pulled versus Georgi Tsvetkov. I don't take much from that match because Georgi's foot was like, giving him big issues. As someone want to point out, it didn't make any difference. It definitely did make a difference.
You don't have to run in arm wrestling, or you don't have to squat much. But if your general health is not good, if your overall inflammation, if your body is struggling with some, and it was very serious.
It was very serious. He almost lost his foot.
Exactly. Yeah. They wanted to amputate.
He was barely walking and in a lot of pain.
And of course.
But taking nothing away from Alex Kurdecha, I think he's in a really good shape. He showed the amazing match versus Artur Morozov, right? So just on the left arm, but I think his right is probably even better or very close to that. Jerry versus Alex, how do you see that match?
There was a time when we talked about Alex, that he's great top roller, could take almost everyone's hand, but we know that he was struggling with arm strength. Ongarbayo was able to, without a hand, without a wrist, hold Alex, gas, burn, and then he get tired and he was able to press. Krasimir did the same against, and I heard that Jerry is talking about Alex. Okay, if Ongarbayev, if Krasi, if who else? Not sure. Maybe Prokopchuk did different, but it's history. It was a long time ago.
Last match versus Krasi was 2019, right?
And I
2020.
Yeah. 20, yeah. And I have to say it's different Alex now. It's different Alex now. The fight how he pulled against Morozov. Okay, it was left arm. Still, he shows that he can pull inside, he can pull without a hand himself, his arm strength is on level. In what level? We will see. We will see against Jerry. Stylistically, it's good fight, and if Alex will be brave enough, mentally ready to go against him with good active wrist, with good side.
If I was Alex, I would go to my good friend Hermes Gasparini and ask for advice, which I believe he definitely
it's high risk if Alex will focus just to top roll and win somewhere here in the center to try to
doesn't matter for Jerry
to pull him here because even if he gets here still if Jerry will get on Alex's hand, if he will be over center and you are in this defensive position against someone like Jerry who is super experienced in that position, who is very strong in that position, who have beat in years almost everyone involved in that position, then you are in trouble. We know that before Jerry won against Gennady Kuikvinya, I remember Gennady won first round, and then in some point, or it was a little bit better setup for Jerry, or Gennady felt confident enough that I can hold, because there are not too many who have done against Gennady that when he's like getting tired first, he can usually in those long fights pull great. And that's a risk. That's a risk for Alex if he will go just top roll. But we saw that his arm strength is absolutely on different level, like what we saw before. And Jerry, yes, Hermes won against Jerry. I would say it was not best performance from Jerry, far from best, but there were some issues as well with some health, with travel, with everything. We don't know how good was Jerry, stylistically as well. Style is usually what makes fights, and Hermes did best adjustments. He fight where he have to fight. He were going against Jerry's rotator. He was pressing to side. I have always said what Jerry is using. He can hold you as well as we said, but mostly what he's using his triceps.
Yeah.
And if you do triceps in the gym and you do some triceps exercise, just test how much you can press when your arm is in this position, how much you can press here, and how much you can press when you are in a supinated position. Yeah. So what Hermes did, he was able with hand and wrist put Jerry in this supinated position. And no, that's not the position where you can press. You can just hold.
He was setting up like hook. He was going over his pronator and then quickly to the side, like
exactly.
Because you don't want to get stuck here. You don't want to just jump because he can hold here, right? So he went over and out and
But right now we are talking advices for Alex. But absolutely, I would love to see a war, and I love to see that Jerry gets in a position, and he's a great arm wrestler. He has been in a sport for more than 30 years and achieved everything he could. And there was some time when people talk about Jerry as potential opponent for Levan.
Yeah.
And when Hermes Gasparini was able, almost without a hand, to stop Jerry, to stop Levan in that position, and we saw that Levan is gassing out. Everyone said, "Okay, if Hermes can do that, that's Jerry could do that for sure." We don't know. Maybe, who knows?
Little different styles through what they fight, but I think for Jerry, home field advantage. He's coming off long rest, and I think he's very, very motivated, right?
Hopefully,
Especially to perform really good on the stage. Hopefully, he'll learn from mistakes with Hermes in a setup, the things that he could do. There's small adjustments he can. I don't think did he get the strap?
He couldn't get the strap. He couldn't get the strap. Hermes was so dominant with hand, with wrist. But the problem is Alex could be the same. Alex could be the same.
Yeah.
Just questions about some adjustments, about shape, about his form. Of course, Alex's advantage is that he's going up. He's 35. I believe maybe probably 35. He's stronger and stronger even from an event. Jerry is long in the sport, experience, everything, but also we have to understand that someone can say that I don't know, 50 or 57 or whatever is best time for arm wrestling, and we just getting stiffer and stronger. But it's hard for me to believe that after like 40, 45 or 50 you are getting stronger and stronger. So again, how long you can be in that dominant and good shape.
Yeah, that is true. I think potential for this match is to be. I really don't see. I really don't see Jerry winning easy, because how great top roller is Alex Kurdecha, how he's built.
Even if he will get in that position, still Alex could fight.
Do you think size of Alex is advantage or disadvantage? Because he's like sometimes like the taller guys, it's harder to hold on because the guy will slip under you, right? With Hermes, he's not so tall, but he can come very close, right? So I'm thinking maybe just to get the strap, it's better matchup than this.
Theoretically, tall arm is advantage, but not in the points Alex is fighting for, because Jerry will give up his wrist even before start, and he will not care about anything, just maybe to hold a little bit on, and he will care just to get that shoulder behind.
Yeah.
If Alex can put Jerry on that wrist, that he's actively, and he can put Jerry on that position, that his hand and wrist are against Alex's forearm here, and press to side to separate it.
Because like the worst thing is when Jerry presses and his wrist is so low, he can't get out. If he's holding on, it's because you have to pull this, and you have no contact of pulling, because keep giving it away. So if you get stuck in that position,
and one more thing, usually against those referees, it's good to pull them back a little bit separate. If your arm is so tall, usually there is no space anymore to do. So he have to back pressure and use that side, use that press, use that transition, maybe even at the end for press, but you have to use more side, because that rowing motion for so tall, he's 202.
Yeah.
It will not.
Well, the pads will be a little bigger, but again, Jerry is much closer to you. Jerry is much closer, and you're kind of stuck in that position. We have seen this so many times.
It could be quick for Alex if we like something similar like Hermes did. It is possible. It is possible. Fight get longer. it's more advantage for Jerry. Longer it gets, definitely for Jerry. And if it stops and then it's long fight, I don't see that Alex could win like after maybe. There was a like
Alex can surprise and jump in a press himself, right?
Yeah.
And we have seen he pulls in a hook now. So I'm excited to see.
We don't know what to expect from Alex after we saw him against Morozov. That's the thing. He can pull in different positions. Hopefully his arm strength is strong enough. But yes, he have to be brave enough and mentally ready to go against. Maybe even press and much more beside.
Who's the favorite?
I would say Alex now. In my eyes, I would say Alex.
I think I would.
Not like, but yeah.
I would say 55% Alex, just because I think the time, traveling to different continent is not good. It's always a disadvantage for school coming. And if he's there for like 4 or 5 days before and he gets acclimated, it's fine, I think. But he has knowledge of how to beat Jerry, right? And he's practiced with Hermes, so I think they're friends, and he takes advice from that, which is the most recent person to beat Jerry. But Jerry's at home, right?
Yeah, but I also see Alex as one of those arm wrestlers who could be in very top. We have talked about that like 5 years ago, that his frame, his size, his strength, his motivation, all is good, and he has potential to be, I would say, very best in the sport. Like few have, but I see that Alex could be that person. Maybe not now, but
yeah, he has the frame, like you said, motivation and power, and he's getting better and better, and we see more and more technique variations from him. East versus West 14, live on August 10. Menyan is going to be on the card. Don't miss it. Live from Orlando on Core Sports. Link is in the description. Stay strong.
And love arm wrestling.